Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. In this one, I was told by the submitter in a public YouTube channel. Public YouTube channel? What am I talking about? Public Discord server? Yes, YouTube channels. Those make sense. Anyway, in a public Discord server that they played this run and the early game bomb placements by Daedalus and just the waves resulted in an impossible win. So basically it's impossible for them to win and they were forced into a loss no matter how many times they restarted on Daedalus. And they felt that the run was impossible because there simply were not any other units that were shown and they had to take some bizarro world line. So, fair enough. Usually, I mean, and let's look at the clan combo here. This was posted in a public Discord server, like I mentioned, not a YouTube channel, whatever the hell that is. And so a couple other people ran it. It's pretty clear that two people did make it past Daedalus. And what probably happened here, all things considered, is that it's a DLC run, which means that sometimes you just take too many pack shards. Evaluating your early game strength is really important, and knowing exactly what you can do when and how strong you are for how strong you make the enemies is a really important skill. I have no sense for how many shards this player took at that early stage of the game, but apparently it was more than they could afford, and ultimately they cost themselves. This clan combo, though, I do want to give some credit here. This clan combo sucks. You've got Penumbra, you've got Awoken. Granted, you have root seeds, which at least gives you some notional scaling here, but this still is not good, right? I'm always, when I'm playing this, looking for something like Morsel Maker infused into Animus of Will, made and duped like 5 times, or something like that. Maybe there's a start that makes Glutton possible, but usually this clan lacks for scaling options and ultimately falls apart in the late game. I do think it's winnable, but it's usually the hardest. So seeing this clan combo gives me hope that maybe this run does suck. Someone did win, so okay, fair enough. They won in 31 minutes, so we're not going to go that fast, but fair enough. Regardless, I will see what we're shown and we will try to make the best of a bad situation. So fair enough. We'll probably end up, I mean, this again, we'll probably stay low on shards simply because this clan combo is bad and it's unlikely that we're going to feel strong, right? That's kind of the big thing. We're probably not going to walk into Daedalus and go, yeah, we're really powerful. That would be very surprising to me. That would require some kind of a high roll. So I tend to slow burn on shards here. And I imagine this run will be similar. Regardless, in case you're joining us for the first time, let me at least cover what's going on. Basically, players who are watching the channel will sometimes play Covenant 25 stuff. Presumably, if you're watching this stuff, you're interested in this stuff and you're maybe playing it yourself, interested in how I'm solving problems. If you run into a seed of some variant that is ridiculously difficult to you, maybe you play it and you're just not sure how to solve it no matter what you do, you can submit it my way and I will record it for the channel and I will hopefully bring you a win. The submissions look like the top here. You have a 3-word combo and all you have to do is generate the challenge and send it my way so I can play it, and that should be it. You can do that in a YouTube comment or, obviously a public Discord server, though you do invite some other people to play it as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're currently on a 38 win streak. We've had 3 runs of Windleton in a row, which is pretty wild. Our most recent one, we had a very massive commitment to Lodestone Totem, and ultimately our run became outrageously strong. It's interesting, though, because I could see how you might play that run and not recognize the strength or the commitment you have to make in order to get Lodestone Totem strong. And when I say commitment, I mean we had to go really high on shards early in order to make it work. And by doing that, there's a lot of risk involved, and you have to be very confident. And if you're not confident, you can slow roll it and not be strong enough, which is really problematic. So we did, however, commit strong early and became very powerful, and then it snowballed to victory, and it was very comfortable. So, and yeah, I think that's everything I've got for you. So, hey, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And all right, let's go play some Penumbra. Hey, at least it's not Windleton, right? I've been playing so much of him. It's not bad, but it's been a big blast of them, so. Alright, we are... Well, I'm being so rude. Excuse me. What I should be saying is, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a pretty decent day. Finally a day off amidst a absolutely abysmal work week, so that's good. And yeah, I don't know, hopefully this release goes out well. I don't know if you've been following the saga here. These have been recorded a little bit early, so I don't know, but work is tough, and days off are good. Anyway, I hope your days are going great too, so let's play some Monster Train. Today, as I already mentioned, we are default Umbra with Exile Awoken, a terrible clan combo. It's really funny because this clan combo, but you replace Penumbra with Primordium, is outrageously powerful. But as soon as you play Penumbra instead, it just goes through the gutter, which is real tough. Anyway, we are facing down Double Barrel Daedalus, Cursefell, and Sap Seraph. We have Perils of Production, Sting, and Cannibalize for our start. Perils is great, truly. I love Perils here, because this can be our scaling line, and I reasonably could commit all the way on Merchant of Magic stuff, look for holdover. We do see the death on ring 3. Let's see where our other friend died, because someone else lost somewhere here. Ah, a Seraph death I see. And then someone did win all the way, so... Let me scroll back up. Sorry for how jarring this is. I hate scrolling through the map like this because it's really... I don't know, it's too much tearing in my opinion. I prefer the map view here. So we have both types of banners on ring 2. The Merchant of Steel is with an Awoken banner. Alright, fair enough. Hellvent on ring 3 with an Umbra banner, and then the other side is just hoarding money, or rather hoarding health. 3 early temples. What's our late game? Okay, we have a ring 8 temple. This is, when you have 3 early temples like this, your last temple could be ring 4. It is, you only require to see 3 temples in your node generation. And after that, it's random, right? I mean, you could see more, but you're only guaranteed to see 3. Fortunately, we do have one on ring 8, so we're not screwed. Let's see. And where are our dupes? 8, of course, 6, and 4, and 3, actually. So none of them are removal dupes either, so nothing great. We have next steel shop on ring 4 and on ring 5, so the mid-game's fine, has a lot of flexibility. Yeah, we have a lot of choices here. Alright, let's see what we're shown. Yeah, hate to see it. Infused Mallet Trader's Quill. At least it's not Pushback Talos with 5 armor. Trader's Quill, huh? I don't know about that. No value right now, and outside of something like Space Prism, which probably won't be played on a floor with enemies, I don't really see myself going all in on consumes here. If this were something like Refracting Lens, then sure, but... I guess we take Infused Mallet, fine. Infused Mallet does hurt if I lean Shattered Shell early, but I am pretty hard tempted to go Magic Shop and look for a holdover. Let's see what we get. I guess we play Architect. What am I going to do, play Glutton? This is decidedly not a Glutton start. Pretty much the only Glutton start I can imagine, and I think this has actually happened once on the channel, is if you show me Double Gorge Relic in my opener, then I might click Glutton here. And the reason is because rank 2 Glutton with Double Gorge Relic is essentially the same as rank 3 Glutton, and that means you can pivot into Trample Penumbra very easily. You still have to solve the morsel problem, but at least with Trample in the Monstrous Path, you're guaranteed to be able to clear a floor. And that works, though, because, well, otherwise you would scale simply too slow, right? Glutton 2 is not strong enough for the late game normally. Anyway, we're clicking Architect. It's really good if I see the Animus of Will nonsense I'm hoping to see. And I guess we'll just have to see what we're shown. I am going to take the money here. I think it's good. I think we're strong enough to take that. It's fine. If this is Clergy, it's not. Oh, but Mark of Invasion is hopefully free with Infused Mallet. I don't know. I mean, we're probably going to get hit here, but it's fine. All right. Infused Mallet. Hit more than 3. What do we got? We got 2 hits. Gross. Alright, gross. So if I play top, I can do Train Steward eats 2 hits, Penumbra in back, and then another Train Steward. And we at least kill 1. Yeah, so we'll do that. Train Steward, Penumbra, Train Steward 2. We root seeds in the back, and I don't know, perils the front dude because I may as well. We killed 2. Now, you could have instead taken 15 into Penumbra and avoided this 3, but I am reasonably confident we lose the combat if I do that. So, I do not want to lose the combat. This is taking early damage to prevent later damage. You know what, though? Infused Mallet just clocked the Collector, so who's really complaining? It did miss the real scary floor, though. Alright. Here's what we're doing. I'm going to cannibalize my Train Steward up top, and then I'm going to decide what I do from here. Okay, so with a Lifesteal Morsel, I play a Lifesteal Morsel in back and a Magma Morsel in back, which clears the floor and sets us up to take 0 on Penumbra. That does mean I get to Sting the Forged Disciple downstairs, which puts it in kill range of Penumbra, which is really good. We'll just take morsels now at this point. Just make Penumbra big. Good. Honestly, great. We should win the combat from here. Okay, so the deal is now I want to put a Train Steward behind Penumbra here. Yeah, this Train Steward will at least guarantee to kill one of these foot soldiers, and I can now put the root seeds back there as well. If only I get so lucky to hit another Magma Morsel next turn. Although we do see another Train Steward, I could just be guaranteed about it. Okay, so here's... You can approach this a few ways. I could fish for a morsel. That does damage. And draw around. I think I'm always... You could alternatively double sting up here and try to keep a Train Steward alive in front, but that never happens. So we instead sting downstairs. Of course, take that 20. Alright, I'm going to open one Shade Splitter. It's damage shield. Alright, I'll open the other one. Okay, double damage shield is unfortunate. I want to save this 5, so I will play a Train Steward up here. And I'm going to play these morsels middle. It's okay. Not ideal. Going to 20 there, I was hoping for something, but it's fine. Huh. You know what we could do? I could cannibalize this Train Steward. I think I should, actually. Okay, and I will take double Jewelers here. Actually, I should open everything. There's no reason not to. I have so much. Yeah, quad Jewelers, huh? That is a lot. That's a lot of damage shields. Too bad I couldn't fit them all on the floor, right? What a weird combat. I think I will save the turn this way. It's also 6 life, which is a whole attack from chains. Yeah, and then I can face tank down here a little bit, which will at least drain some of Chain's HP. And we root seeds in the back, it's fine. Sure. Yeah, great. The morsel hit once. Cool. I think we win. We're fine. It was closer than I would have liked, but it's fine. It's fine. Damage shield did matter, by the way. I don't think that 5 damage Train Steward was going to do anything for us there. So 3 overall for the trial. It's fine. Prismal Dust is good. Making of a morsel is good. Immortal Trade is probably better. If this were Patient, I would snap-click Prismal Dust, but it's not. Immortal Trade is ridiculously strong for the early game. Making of a morsel is pretty nice if I'm thinking about going a morsel line. But I have Cannibalize if I really want to do that. And I think I am going to the magic shop. I'm going to take Immortal Trade. It's a good card. Yeah, Vine Grasp, I suppose. Ping is strong. I don't need the Steel Enhancer for anything. I already have 2 stings in the deck. I'll take Vine Grasp, sure. Now, moment of truth. If I go to this Awoken banner, what am I really looking for? Nothing is going to be strong, is the problem. If I go to the Umbra banner, I don't know, you get through the early game with like a Crucible something or other, Morsel Maker, whatever. We'll go left, it's fine. If I see Holdover, I feel really confident here. Double stack, -1. You should always buy these -1s. Overgorger. That's not good. Oh god, I hate Overgorger. How does this look? So Penumbra is a 1-space unit here, which means if I played Overgorger with Penumbra, it's only 1 space for morsels. What do you even do otherwise? Do I have to take him? No, I don't think so. I think we get out of this with Morsel Master, but Morsel Master is actually like the worst unit in this clan, I think. It's so inconsequential, right? The only time this unit is good is with like Corruptor Spine Chief or something, where you want to spawn morsels just so they swing. Which is a really funny build, by the way, but, you know, fair enough. Overgorger is a terrible unit, and we don't see any upgrades into him. I don't think I can click him. I don't feel bad about saying that. I'm going to take Morsel Master so I have something. I'll probably remove him later. Take a -1 into a Root Seeds here because it's good. I'm going to re-roll this. You could +10 of Vine Grasp. What's in this temple? Intrinsic, huh? +30. We'll re-roll before I decide on that. I'm going to take the 10 into Vine Grasp here. It's nice. If I see upgrades, we're fine. Double stack is not happening today. Champ. Permafrost feels bad. -1 Root Seeds. Low value floor. Shame, but it's fine. I will do nothing. We move on. I could remove a Train Steward at this point if I'm feeling particularly weak, and honestly I will. It may seem strange, but I will remove a Train Steward here because there are no shops on the next floor. So whatever I do, it doesn't matter. I'm basically banking on floor 4 here. And with a bad unit hit and no hit on the, what is it called? Holdover. We don't take any more shards at this point. We move on. We stay 10 for the rest of this early game. I will click Aggressive Amulet here. We should be fine. I just feed a million things to Penumbra and we'll be chilling. Also, you know, Infused Mallet could reasonably do something cool, so that's fun. I accept this Ember Drain because I really want to play the Morsel into Morsel Master since it's lifesteal. Seems good to me, dude. Don't play Immortal Trade. Cool. And then we pretty much just pump Root Seeds into our back fellow, play every morsel we can. I'm going to Vine Grasp this Reconciler. There's no world. I'm stopped there. And we kill this dude on the mid floor already. 31-14. Yeah, he's dead. So I'm going to sting downstairs. Maybe I'll kill that thing. Vine Grasp for sure kills the Reconciler here. And then I Train Steward and cannibalize it. We take a bunch of morsels, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Stats. Huge, huge stats. If I can do 25 in the back here. Let me open both morsels here. You could see something that has damage. Nah, we don't. Whatever, we'll just send them on the downstairs then. Fine. Show me some damage morsel. Yo, damage morsel is huge value because I can do perils into it. Yo, so close to getting that kill, huh? Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. One off. You know what? It happens. I think there might have been a way to squeeze that out, but it's fine. Lifesteal morsel, big win. HP morsel, huge win. Start putting stats in the front, it'll last longer. And we're past the point where I care. I was putting stats into Morsel Master first because I wanted it to actually hit backlines and maybe kill that dude, but yeah. Sure. Cool, thanks Penumbra. Took 6. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Perils number 3. Ember Cache and Immortal Trade. Now we skipped these. I would not click Ember Cache unless it were Diligent, or I had taken, I don't know, that stupid, what is it even called, Trader's Quill, but I didn't. And honestly, I mean, Infused Mallet earned me 50 gold. I'm fine with that. It's been useful enough. We'll skip this. I should probably click Glimmer. It's a good plus 30 holdover, although it does mean I'm looking for 2 holdovers on this run, which is not what I like to see. Restoration Detonation might be it. A big heal is potentially really good. Glimmer is kind of a big heal. I'm going to take Glimmer. I think it is a better card here. And is there a universe I could have done something like Overgorger infused into Alloyed Construct here? That could have been fine. Crucible Collector. Awoken Hollow's out. We don't have restores. Collector is good, but I would need some kind of damage option in the back, of which I have nothing. So I think it's just Alloyed Construct here, and he is our line. Cool. I dupe and self-infuse, maybe? Alloyed Construct is pretty strong, I think. The Horde doesn't really show me much. This is a good lineup for this. Yeah, we'll go. Alright, sure. It's in the temple. -2. Sad, not valuable. 10 in piercing. I don't think so. It's in this Umbra banner. Morsel Master, Crucible Collector. Nope. What am I going to do? Take another Morsel Master? I think I do have to do this infusion now, though. I do have to go there, because otherwise I won't get it until... Jesus. Jesus, ring 8. Oh god. Alright, we're doing it now. I mean, I knew I was going to do it now, but I wanted to at least look through the options. Cool. So, you could have gone Overgorger on this run and probably thrown it. Instead, we're just going to click the good unit, and I'm cool with that. Yo, Wildwood Tome is excellent here. Huge value. Wormkin Etchings is also here. Yo, we're taking Wildwood Tome. Is there an intrinsic in this shop? Or what was that, 10 in piercing? Ah, dang it, the intrinsic was in the shop before. Sad. I would love nothing more than to have quick on my dude fast. That's good. We'll move on from here, stay low on shards. I am going to have to periodically take shards throughout the run, but... Come on. Infused Mallet, dude. You had one job. You didn't even get the bomb. Okay, now... The real question is, please give me morsels, thank you. Video game. It's an annoying bomb, huh? How many slots do I have? Floor capacity 1. Alright, so I think I have to crack the morsel. It's survivability morsel, huh? So what we do is we play the Morsel Master. We play Antumbra morsels here. It offsets this a lot. I take the +10s, I take the perils, +10, +10. I get a train steward killed middle. I do eat that bomb, unfortunately. I can put morsels in front now, though, which is pretty good. Or they can just show me the tome, which is very strong. I will take the morsel here. Lifesteal, power. Also, perils is still good here. Let's see, we're doing 33s. I should sting middle here. I could Glimmer up top, or I could Glimmer middle. I don't think it really matters. This top floor doesn't threaten that much damage. Train Steward middle is fine for sure. The question I'm really debating is, do I Immortal Trade here? What's coming up? Cannibalize. I don't think I Immortal Trade here. I think I'm just going... I have the Lifesteal morsels coming up. I'm just going to Glimmer middle, since this way I don't feel threatened at all. Sure. I think that's fine. Yeah, this is going to be okay. He's going to punch now, and it's free. I wish to kill the Conduit Infiltrator. I don't want anything stacking up. And I just kill this Train Steward here. Lifesteal morsels are really good, I believe. Although, this is double barrel, so enemies don't get extinguished, which means these... Huh. It's always root seeds here. 1, 2, 3... The life still gets chunked through very fast is the problem, whereas this damage shield is maintained for quite some time. Yeah. True. And with 3 damage coming in here, I think, oh man, we're real close. If I can get 1 root seeds next turn, then we clear this floor and take no damage. So, yeah, true. Bomb is top here? Yeah, alright. Okay. Yeah, I think we got it. We got Sting. Sting does it too. Sure. I will play morsels into our dude, I think. It is good. I do take this bomb, sadly, and there's not much I can do about it. I could sack the rubble morsels, but I'd rather have the morsel stats and such, so... And I sting middle, and we play a Train Steward. Cool, and I play Perils of Production for 6 more damage and a Daedalus. It's cool, we don't take any bond damage, it's fine. We should very easily get through this. Tons of value here. Ooh, attack morsel is really good. Pretty much the one I wanted, actually. We get, what, 5, 8? How many turns is this? 6? 4, 5. 5 turns. I'm doing 155 times. I feel reasonably confident in that. Yeah. There's an argument as well to cannibalize the stupid Morsel Master, but I don't think that's happening. I'm just going to take Magma Morsel. This is a really good one, huh? And then I can damage shield up here and cannibalize it, because why not? Could have taken the miners, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We'll hold on to the miners, then. Yeah, we'll chill on that. I probably should have fished first, seen if I saw something good, but maybe we'll draw a round back to those fellows. Take HP, that's good. It's fine. Sure. We're definitely winning this. I'm not really worried about this combat. Yeah. No big deal. We even saw the Immortal trade, which is pretty excellent, I think. Sure. Seems good to me. Cool. Alright, so pretty clean Daedalus. I'm interested in what the other fellow did who lost. I don't know. What do you commit to? Maybe the average player, I don't know. It probably goes to this Merchant of Steel and sees, I don't know, a sweeper or something with no scaling. And maybe they have something that's just doing 5 damage or whatever. And because they don't have perils on holdover or anything, they really don't have any options. And they walk in here with Architect and an unbuffed Husk Hermit. I mean, that genuinely probably loses, right? Yeah, probably. Another Wildwood Tome. We already got one, so I guess I'll take 10 gold here. Forever Consumed is not what I'm looking for. Cycle of Life is hilarious. It's not terrible, right? But man, I don't want to pay 3 Ember for this, and it doesn't really do anything I really want from it, so we'll skip that. Shadow Siege. You see the gears turning in my head. Is there a universe? No, there's no universe I do Shadow Siege here, right? The hard pivot to Shadow Siege plus Sweeper, if we go to the Awoken banner, which I'm going to anyway. It's kind of funny. No, I don't think so. In fact, I'm probably going to remove Morsel Master here and just consolidate. Skip the Steel Shop entirely because I have a much better one on Ring 5. Go to the Magic Shop here, hunt for that holdover. Yeah, we skip these. Thorned Hollow, by the way, with no restores. Never mind. I was thinking about something interesting there. Now, this is Curse Fell, and we have a particularly vulnerable setup to curses, I believe. At least until such point that I hit the Perils holdover. True. So, do I take Ember? Or do I take Draw? I shouldn't need space. The Ultimate Architect lets me set up Alloyed Construct on any floor. He's a Space Prism with Intrinsic, so it's fine. We can have a 5-space middle floor. Right, so it works out. I don't really feel like I want Ember for anything in this run, especially if I ultimately hit the holdover. It not renders it pointless. I'm going to take Draw here. I think it's fine, and this will be flexible. It lets us kind of choose what makes sense later. And I am going Magic Shop, by the way. Show me holdover. Yo, holdover Perils. All right, we're going to look briefly at this temple. -2 intrinsic. Ooh. Intrinsic holdover Perils is pretty potent. We're going in on Architect while I think about this briefly. Yeah, pivot to Glutton right here. I'm also removing Morsel Master here. I just don't see the need for this, and I want to set my Alloyed Construct up on turn 1 every time. And I'm killing a Train Steward for sure. If there were a +30 in this, I think you might have made the argument for holdover Glimmer, but because we haven't been able to line this up, I'm just going to take holdover Intrinsic Perils of Production. It's tough. Do I need Intrinsic? Well, the problem is there's only one more shop, and one more temple chance for Spell Chain is a little unfortunate. I think we do holdover Perils with Intrinsic here, and you just make -1s into the Root Seeds so they're free, and we just play everything. You could make the argument for Intrinsic on Wildwood Tome, by the way. It's really good, but I should make it by the end of this run. With the Root Seeds and the Stings, I should really be able to get around through my deck by turn 3. Yeah, and if I see a Morsel HP solution, then we should be okay. So it is always holdover Perils here. Yeah. Go in here, we put the Intrinsic on it. Yep, today is an Intrinsic Perils of Production day. Another thing that really helps out here, by the way, is Root Seeds. I feel comfortable with the scaling level there. These are the most important cards, so we give them -1s. 20 in Consume. Where am I going? Steel Shop next? Magic Shop, maybe? What about a Hellvent on Ring 6? Honestly, the Perils, right? If I'm playing 2 Perils every turn, maybe that's good. Maybe. I would need a payout for the Ember, right? Because then it's consuming 2 draw. I mean, it is 3 Rage, which is, what, 6 damage? So it's basically, it's kind of like a Razor Sharp Edge, in a sense, but I don't know. If I re-roll this for a -1, I think it's kind of bad. I could buy a removal. There are boons in the Steel Shop. Yeah, so I'm going to pay to remove another Train Steward here. Because there's boons in the next shop, I have the power to do it there, no problem. And with the money from Ring 4, we easily get over the 200 reroll threshold. And I'm maybe take the cash in the middle if I see multiple good things, right? I'm looking for, what, multi-strike, basically. Also, totally would be reasonable to take a large stone here, thanks to Penumbra existing. So, that's cool. What else is in this temple? A -2? Nah, we're fine. Alright, we move on from this position. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, cool. We have the pieces. This is... How scary is Aggressive Amulet here? It's really scary if I do not have a turn 1 morsel. Really scary if I do not have a turn 1 morsel. The thing is turn 1 kind of sucks for the enemies. And Penumbra should punch out most of the tank, as long as it doesn't get upgraded, but it's only 45 shards. We'll have 2 turns before this becomes a desperate problem, and once Construct is online, we should be okay. Also, you know, Infused Mallet could just absolutely demolish something, so there's that. And Ember Drain is irrelevant, because we have the Perils of Production on lock. I have a morsel, great news. We have Quick on our dude, great news. I'm going to play the Excavator middle. I know, it's weird, but it guarantees the Collector if it goes middle. Okay, we didn't even need it. It's fine. It's fine. You may as well just slap this Immortal Trade. It's fine. Also, Jesus, Infused Mallet, you killed everything. And you did 5 damage to the Guardian? What the hell, dude? Jesus. Alright, I mean, screw me, I guess. Although, damn you, Infused Mallet, you're overstacking the enemy floor. What are you doing, dude? Cannibalize mid-floor, I guess. We're doing 150? We're going to get screwed here because of Infused Mallet, actually. I want damage. I want damage. I'm taking the Rubble Morsel and you can't stop me. Train Steward, try your best. Do 5 here. Alright, so feeling a little concerned about this. But we do hit the Fabled Vine Grasp, which is insane. Thank you, Vine Grasp. Extremely cool. Let's see. 1 punch comes in here and kills the defender. 2 punch comes middle. So stinging bottom does nothing. So we may as well just sting wherever. Sure, it's fine. Okay, I think we get through this, dude. We do. Great news. Now, I would like very much to Glimmer this so I don't take 7 to the pyre. Cool. Also save some damage here, huh? Neat. I suppose we'll sting, take some morsels. Ooh, what you should do, though, is you cannibalize the Train Steward here for the maximum number of chances at good morsels. And, okay, so I'm going to chump one of these hits because I just don't feel like taking it, and I'm going to take Damage Shield because that seems decent. Alright, fair enough. I guess I didn't need to. I'm going to save this curse and just kill the unit myself. It's fine. I get the Immortal Trade for Relentless. I get some morsels. I would look for, what, like Shade Lamp or something so I can get rid of these Shade Splitters. Because right now I basically cannot remove Shade Splitter or I lose pretty much. Right? I don't really need that many morsels thanks to Self-Infused. I mean, I have 16 fuel, right? We're fine. We win. Go team. Let's tease out how strong we get. This is Perils. Yeah, sure. Root Seeds. Take double morsels here. Technically, I should cannibalize the HP one. Taking zeros, it looks like. Alright, I mean, we're doing 300. 330. It was, what, 130 by 3, so 390. That's not what you like. We need more. Grovel? Yes. This is a case of I need more and better morsels, and I'm looking for scalers. So things like Shroud Spike will be big. Preserved Thorns is almost definitely a click here. Just accelerate me faster. Yeah, sure. It's a good card. a multi-strike would be a scaler that I would be happy to see. Cool, what you got? Endless? It's not it, Chief. Not it. I am killing the last train steward here. And the next removal is much harder. Endless. Am I ever taking damage shield into this dude? Probably not. I'd like to take HP if I go that route. The reason is because I do have Immortal Trait. I'd like to be able to lifesteal up, whereas damage shield really doesn't help there. Endless? No. Reroll it. Large stone. Let me think. So right now Penumbra does not cost space at all. Right, he's 3 and gives 3, so cool. Large stone is a really good starting point. It's a bonus 45 damage on him. It's actually really strong. It helps carry the early game. If we get another space, so I go back to 3 Ember, or 3 space on top floor. Right, because right now I have a 2 space construct and a 3 spaces for morsels. A large stone takes me to 2 spaces for morsels. I don't need that much fuel. So fuel's not really the concern here. It's more a matter of scaling. How much am I reliant on morsels for that scaling? I do think I want to dupe the perils here, by the way. Maybe take second draw, because I don't need space. We trade the perils draw for the space relic, essentially. Or rather, we trade the draw relic for the extra perils. It gives me a lot of Ember to work with. Means I don't care about -1s anymore, but it's also more importantly 3 rage, which actually adds up. And then if I do large stone here, he goes to intrinsic space prism levels. If I have to play mid-floor Divinity, this is a little concerning. It's true. That is a little concerning. I should probably hunt for relics at this point. There is a Merchant of Trinkets on ring 7, but since I didn't hit multi-strike here, I think I'm seeing the... Where are you? There's a dupe on ring 8. Not a bad place to... That's not a bad area to take the Hellvent on perils, right? I don't necessarily need this right now. I feel strong enough for the mid game. I'm just thinking about the late game is the trick here. So if I skip the Hellvent on ring 6, what does that buy me? A Horde? And a Merchant of Magic? What does that do for me? Anything? What does the Merchant of Magic solve for me? Double stack perils? I mean, that's only 3 rage. That's bad. -1s are going to be irrelevant. Magic Shop is not it. I mean, you could see +30 holdover Glimmer, and then I think where problems are solved too, because that works, but I can't bank on this, what's it called? This last temple being a +30. You could see a +10 piercing. I also had opportunities to upgrade this with something not crappy before, and opted against it because I was a little worried about my shard count. So, that's fair. I think we take the large stone. This is a huge power jump. It's a lot of really good stats that this character takes very well, and we have the champion that helps with this. This brings me from 75 to a 120 start. So good. I'll take it. Yeah, I think this is really strong, and I have the money, and I have everything I want. I actually think I kill Glimmer, by the way. Do I really? I don't know. Maybe I remove it later. It's not a bad card for now because it can actually kill enemies, but it quickly falls off a cliff if I don't upgrade it, and I probably won't. What do you remove then? Like, genuinely, what do you get rid of here? Nothing? These root seeds are essentially free draw. That's weird. I don't think I can get rid of a Shade Splitter at this point. My morsel gen's not that good. I'm going to get rid of Glimmer. I don't know. This could betray me. I need to spend this removal somehow. I'm not... Right? I'm not, like, skipping this removal. That would be stupid. We can't get a haste combat, so, and with the large stone, I should be able to ramp fast enough to hit out all the units on this floor. What could be the worst roll here? How do you solve Sycophants of Seraph Wave 2? Just think about this briefly with me. Humor me here. So that's 4 Sycophants in front of a big man. What do? I mean, you Sting 2, you Vine Grasp 1. I mean, we did take Preserved Thorns, which kind of bodies that combat a little bit. Okay, so that one's not too bad. Let's now talk about Harvesters of Death Wave 2 with an upgraded tank in front. That's a 140 you've got to punch through, and then how are you dealing with that Harvester? And there's a mid-floor, a middle-of-the-floor stealth dude. That's actually Hidden Assault I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's Hidden Assault. That's not Harvesters of Death. You don't have stealth dudes in Harvesters of Death. Harvesters of Death do have the tank sycophant, well, you know, the guardian or whatever the hell, the shield boy in front of a sycophant, in front of an overcharged tank, in front of a 9-2. How do you solve that? It's tough. I think we should keep the Glimmer here and remove something else. This is important for the Ring 5 combats. It will simplify it. In which case, I think because I took Grovel, I'm going to remove a Shade Splitter. I think that's okay. Do I take money? Let me think about my shards, because what the hell am I doing? I'm getting 30 from these relics. I want to look at them no matter what, which takes me to 75. I can always get 25 from the final shop, the temple. Yes, I have magic power cards that I can do things with. Yes, okay, cool. So in that case, I do not take this cash. We're already at almost 300. I'm not spending it right now. There's no reason to. Removals are not that valuable. You saw me struggle through removing anything. So we got Hidden Assault. Ancient Hate. We're low on shards. 45 is fairly low into Hidden Assault. This is tough. This is tough because Glimmer suddenly is worthless here. The first wave is free. We're going to punch it out. The second wave is maybe a little more concerning. It's usually the one I fear more. I think I can take this and then we'll be okay. I can Vine Grasp around the floor. The only real scary floor that you have to watch out for is if you get both heavies on floor ring, what is the word, wave 2 upgraded, then you just get the hell punched out of you, right? Construct will kill the front 2 units, and then Penumbra does only 50 to the back line with like 140 life. It's pretty unlikely to see both of them get upgraded. And we have the perils to really help here. I think we'll be okay. Maybe you could do Vine Grasp on the hidden dude, the stealth person, and then sting it out with Preserved Thorns or something. Maybe the Glimmer. I think this is a worthwhile risk. There's a very few combinations of elites that really scare me here. Really good, by the way, to see an upgrade on floor 1. I keep saying floor. You know, the first wave here. Seeing this upgrade means you're much less likely to get screwed. We play top, of course. We play our units, of course. Perils, Grovel, good morsels, root seeds. I don't need to play the Shade Splitter here. Cool. What did we get? Oh my god, look at this. Infused Mallet going crazy. Yeah, wave level 2, floor 2, whatever the hell. The second wave is really simple here. We're fine. In fact, because the defender didn't even get upgraded, I just pull this dude forward and run is free. Yeah, sure. You could cannibalize Penumbra, but that is wrong. He is essentially a free demon fiend here. We should not disrespect the power of the lad. All right, we're golden. I think we are fine here. Right, we can just take the stats. I'm at 240 damage here. You barely even need morsels, just enough to turn this lad on, pretty much. Sure. All right, we're good. We did it. Great job. Go team. We even clear this floor, the entire floor, which is great news. I would like to preserved thorns. Does it really matter? Not really. We're going to kill this tank in one hit, so we're not even taking hits to the damage shield here. I would like to draw 10 cards, though. That sounds nice. Sure, we'll just kill one dude on that floor. It's fine. And I'm going to not feed Harvest here. I'm going to take the Cannibalize. Excellent. Great. We'll take attack stats here, and we'll just get this guy killed middle. Cool. Very good. Very good. Cool. All right. I think we've done it. Thank you, Grovel, for existing. Make sure we play the cards. Pull the tank forward. Why not? We'll just sting him because, again, why not? Damage shield is probably our best asset into Relentless here, because I am a little bit concerned about that. Not really, but you know, it should be fine. I'm gonna take the Grovel here, of course. Sure, whatever. We will Glimmer, Root Seeds, Sting, take it. I may as well look for a better morsel here. Damage shield? Yeah, sure. And we will play double Antumbra's middle. It at least baits one turn off. But again, I'm not that concerned because we're only at 45, right? It's fine. Sting. Root Seeds. Hunt for morsels. Play morsels down here because they drain times. Let's see. 14 comes in, 10. So the Antumbra morsel gives me an extra turn of stealth removed. Take a Shade Splitter. Damage shield morsel. Hell yes. The cool thing is we have baited at least the stealth off the back, so he punches them. We're fine. Yeah. The trick here is you want to make sure that you kill these backlines or they eat up my 7 damage shield, which eats all the stealth here. And our fuel is well over the number required. So we can, of course, pull things forward. I'm just kind of demonstrating this. It does not really matter. And our ceiling is looking very good here. Yeah. Cool. So you put a Rubble Morsel in front, and you put the damage shield in back, and we actually are fine. We're very clean. Yeah, cool. Go team. All right. A lot of good damage morsels there. Also, Grovel helped a ton. Got the money. Void Binding is free. Great news. Engraft, Restoring Retreat, Bramble Lash. These are all skips. I don't see value in these. Engraft does nothing. I just play a Mortal Trade. It's actually, I don't want to draw it. And the 10 gold is worth more than that to me. Now, I think I go right and dupe the Perils. I was talking about this. Going to the Magic Shop, maybe I see double stack on this Void Binding, and then we're super cruising. Yeah, that's super correct, right? Overflows aren't even that great because I haven't seen the multi-strike yet. Or, I don't know, another upgrade. I think left, for sure. Double relic hits. Yeah. Especially with that Void Binding. Show me double stack, please. Hold over Void Binding. I mean, that's a W, right? That's all we really need. Guild Marker first. Better than Bloating Fungus, sure. Look at me clicking relics before. Look at the Horde. Jack Strips. This does only one thing in the entire run at this point. It deals with damage shield on wave 1 of the Divinity. Which, you know what? I have purchased Jack Strips for that before. It's also an argument for keeping Glimmer in the run. But Refracting Lens with 1, 2 consumes, yeah. I mean, if I leak something, it's really good. Going to 140 health will be strong on this run. Probably better than this 2 damage. Yeah, we'll take Refracting Lens. It's fine. All right, cool. So holdover on this Void Binding is ridiculous. I can buy -1 into Root Seeds. Again, the card I want to play every time. Might actually be Grovel, right? It is Grovel, actually. 10 magic power. I'll put it on Glimmer. You know what? I don't know. I'm coming around on this. If I just throw a random upgrade on this thing, sure. Removals are going to be tricky. We're at a stage where, what do you really get rid of? I'm probably going to cut Cannibalize. right? Maybe another Shade Splitter? I don't know, man. We're tight. I'm gonna 10 Glimmer, I think. It is useful to keep around, especially with that upgrade. Remove Consume? No. No double stack. Am I seeing another shop? Steel is probably it. We have a Hell Vent coming up. Yeah, so in that case, we are buying a -1 into this Void Binding. Yeah. Is there ever a universe I'm going to this Merchant of Magic? Probably not. You can kind of already tell I'm struggling to see what I want to remove because I have so many cards that self-replace that are just fine to keep. Like Sting is a non-card, right? Sure, I have a Sting, whatever. I draw it once and then it replaces itself. I'm not so desperate to hit anything in particular that I have to play on turn 1. And the only thing I really want to play on turn 1 is the Perils, which I have an intrinsic on, so we're fine. Void Binding will be played every turn, which makes a -1 on it significantly stronger. It also means that if I... Yeah, we just take the -1. It's fine. The only reason I would consider otherwise is if I'm going to this magic shop on Ring 8. Am I? Probably not. Yeah? I'm already struggling for removals, and the only thing I could see that would matter is double stack. That's it. Yeah, we're fine. And honestly, playing this Void Binding every turn is going to be sufficient, so we'll just make it -1 here, and put another +10 on Glimmer at this stage. 22 is better than 12. If I have to take a +30 or a 10 in Piercing... Oh, I should leave it open then. Make Sting 20. It's good because it kills a Wilt Wings. Fine. I have the cash here, and it's worth it, and I did pick up a guild marker, so these +10s are really valuable to me. You could Eternal Stone the quick to give it to Penumbra. No, it's fine. I think we destroy Fel. As long as I remember to play bottom? Is that fast enough? I can deal with this first turn wave, right? No morsels on this turn is concerning, though. This is kind of the immediate concern of this thing. Just removing a Shade Splitter is... You run into this problem. Umbra at least punches one next floor. It's tough. We're going to be strong enough, so I think I will play bottom floor here. Yeah. Draw me cards, please. No turn 1 morsel is a concern. Did we just clap that, dude? Oh my god, Infused Mallet. If we win this run, it's going on the frickin' thumbnail, dude. Absolute genius card. Just put everything into this, play a morsel. Once you get your first morsel, you're fine, right? Because we get enough. Like, we're gonna be okay. Like, sure, I took some sap there, but it's fine. We're cruising. And then you play Preserved Thorns here for some value. We sting out the front dude, and I think we clear the whole floor now. Yeah, we get through it. Okay. Alright. The Void Binding is really the big thing that's going to make us very strong here. Right? We're killing the whole wave here. Yeah, we are. I'm going to play an Antumbra morsel here and cannibalize it because I want to see better morsels, like this Minor and this Damage Shield. Damage Shield carries through to Relentless, the rest doesn't. Sure. Cool. I would, if I see some variant of... What's the word I'm looking for? Some variant of morsel survivability, I feel like this is unlosable. Look at these morsels. Minor Jeweler, hell yeah. Kill a back dude, we're fine. I mean, we have 9 damage shield walking into Relentless here. We're going to be doing even more because I haven't even stopped seeing it. I should really remove Cannibalize because I'm constantly terrified that I'm going to cannibalize my Alloyed Construct. And this is why you bank these morsels, right? You just cannibalize them for now, and we get a much better turn. We bank them for later on a higher floor, it's fine. Cool. We got a good 220 into Fel there as well, which is excellent news. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. 15 damage shield, absolutely fine. Great job. Go team. Sure, Umbra morsels. In fact, actually, I think I value the damage shield more, so I stick this morsel in front to eat the extinguish trigger. And I don't know. Maybe these morsels will kill this Alabaster Guardian before the end times. But unlikely. Alright, we have a win. Yep, thank you, Void Binding. Truly, Void Binding is an important part of this. 17 damage shield, I mean, that's how you survive this, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 hits from Fel was it, so we actually didn't need that much. Shroud Mitosis is pretty decent. I don't know about that. You need a morsel for it to work. Once we get our draw moving, we're good. Until then, we're not. This is not a morsel card. It's a kind of morsel card. And like I said, I'm not relying on morsels for scaling. I just need them so I have fuel. So really, you only need, like, what, 5 morsels? After that, it's kind of whatever. And then another third Wildwood Tome of the Run and Spreading Spores. I think we skip these. Spreading Spores is actively detrimental here. And now I need to think briefly. We have a 3-space Alloyed Construct, and his chunkiness matters. But, so we have Intrinsic Space Prism, the champion, which is great news. It influences my decisions here a lot. That means if I am forced to play mid-floor, I can never play bottom floor on the Divinity. I mean, we just get beaten the hell up. There's no universe. We don't ramp quick enough. I'd like to play top, but I might not be able to because I have to be able to feed our friend at least a little. So, okay, what do we do then? Mid-floor assumes... that gives me, what? 5 space. 3 of which is used on Alloyed Construct. Yeah, because it's 4 by default. Penumbra gives +1, so 5. And then Penumbra itself doesn't really matter. You might actually keep Cannibalize in to kill Penumbra, but I think that's super wrong. He is just a free 100 damage, which matters. It's almost never correct to kill him. Unless he's about to die to sweep or something. Okay. I think the mid-floor is fine. 2 morsels is probably enough, right? We did fine on this combat just now with only 2. I think because of the Void Binding hit here, I only need 2. So I'm going to stick with the non-space option, and we just go big draw. Big draw energy. Show me my cards fast. Show me a morsel on turn 1. I'm duping the perils. Probably. It might be the Void Binding now, but I don't know. I'm going left for the Merchant of Steel. Am I? Oh, the problem is removals are really difficult here. Like, genuinely hard to play. Like, what do I remove? That's a great question. I'm gonna go to the Trinket Shop. To hell with that. You know, if I don't... I will see another one because I'm duping the Perils or Void Binding on Ring 8 no matter what. But I want to see a lot more trinkets here. This is actually super correct. Thinner Salve, a little late. Improved Firebox is... well... no. I guess I'll take Sinner Salve. It at least maybe works on the Divinity and does something. The Fireboxes, I already have... what is it? 6 Ember on turn 1 because of the Intrinsic on the Perils. So, what am I doing with that? Yeah, Sinner Salve is fine. Let's look in the Temple briefly. Chain of Gems is an answer. Mask of Penumbra is a draw relic. We're buying Chain of Gems. 10 out of 10. Let's look at the Horde here. Ooh, Root Split Mask. Yeah, we're going to play top. Chain of Gems is enough. Yeah, Root Split Mask. Anything that scoots by is fine. I'm going to buy Chain of Gems. It is something. It protects a morsel. Mask of Penumbra is good. But I would rather re-roll this, I think. Again, I mean, I have so much passive draw power, and I have double draw relics. I don't need Mask of Penumbra. Lightstone Casing. Does that change anything for me? Oh my gosh. Well, that's a great question. Architect 3, please. This is really important to my run. Okay, so Lightstone Casing. Does that make me go left here? What does that show me? I mean, that gives up a dupe, which I think I value the dupe pretty highly. What does that show me? A double stack, potentially, into Void Binding? I mean, that's insane. And it's better than duping it. Although I don't really care. If I have to dupe it, it's fine. I have 10 draw power, basically. And I need to upgrade the Alloyed Construct with something. If not multi-strike, then plus 25 at least. Yeah, I don't think it's Lightstone Casing. The only 2 cards that really would benefit from it, I would rather just make another one, right? Like, you can't... Holdovers into what? I don't know. Maybe you see plus 30 holdover on Glimmer, but then I don't care, actually. It's fine. I'd rather go right still. Yeah, okay. Root Split Mask is going to be pretty valuable, by the way. I don't think I take this Lightstone Casing. I'm going to chill on my cash here. Rationing Scales is griefing you all. Yeah, we move on from this position. Save my cash for the next floor. If I can take this money trial, I'm going to feel real powerful. I should destroy Aggressive Amulet. I have a Wildwood Tome and a ton of draw power, and I also have Sinner's Salve for purifiers, so get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, we're cruising. Even the Vine Grasp on turn 1, disgusting. We're great news. We're in great shape. I suppose I should have put that damage shield elsewhere, but whatever. I thought about it briefly, and I don't care. Okay. We can never get the Collector. Yes, true. I had to briefly look. We can never get the Collector. Play your 0 costs out. We're always playing Wildwood Tome here. I need morsels. Damage shields, sure. We do enough to kill this dude, in which case I already draw 10. Let's take the Shade Splitter then. Yeah, lifesteal, sure, damage, good. Play the morsel, thank you. Shame about our friend, the Collector, but it is acceptable. Self-mutilation is free, take damage where we can get it. Don't cannibalize your friend. What are we looking at? 92 by 3, we'll punch. Can I get to 230? Probably not. So I think this Glimmer goes middle here. And then I'm going to Preserve Thorns. Get him under at least 180 and we should be okay. We're close. I think with the Void Binding and stuff from next turn, we should be fine. Also, Cannibalize, thank you for existing for the moment. It's a lot of life, but fine. Won't complain, really. Also, we have the Root Split Mask if things get real nasty, so kind of whatever. I think I will get over that threshold with that one hit. Yeah, good. Cool. Let's see, 108. He's sitting at 111, or 111, what the hell? No, he's at 110. So a single sting middle, and we punch 1, punch 2, 3, and then Penumbra kills the Purifier. We work on bottom floor because the Gilded Wing got upgraded. Yeah, cool. Root Seeds. Cannibalize. Great job. Okay, now this is an interesting one to me because the bottom floor is really scary, but I'm also pretty comfortable with where we're at simply because we have this Void Binding, right? I don't really feel fear. 141. Yeah. I need to respect the entire wave because I put +8 into the Steel Wings. So we're going to Glimmer middle. I'm going to kill the Cursed dude on bottom. And we're going to play out a Morsel. Right? Because I think we kill the front two, and then this Purifier will punch the Morsel now. Yeah, boy. Alright, cool. No sap for me. And we should have plenty of damage at this point, thanks to the Void Binding. Our numbers are really good. You also know what I didn't really consider? I could randomly Void Binding a morsel on top floor if I have to. I didn't really think about that as much as I maybe should have. It's true. In an emergency, I can do that. Alright, we're very strong. We get through this next dude, no problem. I have 11 damage shield for Relentless here. Man, I need to get rid of that friggin'... Where is this card? Cannibalize. I'm moving so slow on these card plays because I'm absolutely horrified that I'm going to cannibalize my man, and that would be the most devastating thing ever. Yeah, there it is. There's the card. Careful. Damage shield, good. Right. We cannibalize the HP morsel. Good. Alright. We're fine. Everything is fine. I did a good job. I want draw card. I will... Sure. I don't want to revenge this man. We win, right? No questions. Don't play anything. Great. No curses in my hand. What's our damage shield at with this play? 17. We're doing... What is this number? Roughly 750 here. Yeah, 750. Alright, with 750 damage, I mean, this kills the Divinity for sure. And it kills 4 enemies on the floor. I'd love to see multi-strike here. Or trample. We just click it and just take it. Ensnare. Alright, I mean, with the trample and the root split mask, we're fine. I don't actually need ensnare now. I don't want another preserve thorns. We'll take the money. Cool. That's actually great news. I go to the right because the only thing that matters now is ramping faster, so I dupe the Void Binding. And as long as I have fuel, that's really all that matters to me. -2. Honestly, -2 Umbra Stone's pretty decent. I have to take 25 here. True, true. Show me a multi-strike video game. I don't want this endless. Reroll it. Quick. Gross. 10 HP and spikes, I guess. It's a shame. Commemorative spike. No, I'm not buying commemorative spike. It doesn't even live the first turn. It just gets swept out because it doesn't get the chain of gems. Or does it? It might. I don't even remember. They changed this recently-ish. Okay, so... No Sting Relic. I mean, there is a Sting Relic, actually, right? I will click that. This is the good one. 20 magic power. That means each of these is doing 30. One of them's doing 40. Alright, so I think it is dupe Void Binding and lean into... I think it's damage shield 3 then. It's fine. I skipped it earlier. I'll buy it now. Sure. Whatever. It's better than Spikes 3. And I don't need quick. I have the tome. Yes. Alright. So, I think we're still okay. I have to take 25 shards here. Is there ever a turn where I can't play Umbra Stone for 2? Not really? No, not really. What do I... Jesus, what do I... Purge. I have to take it. Maybe I purge this Glimmer at long last. Save it for a rainy day. No, you purge Cannibalize. Take him for one last ride. Yeah, alright, Cannibalize. Goodbye, buddy. This -2, I'm actually pretty convinced I don't put it in Umberstone since I only have to cast that once. I put it in, I don't know, Grovel. You know, I put a -1 in Grovel because I wasn't sure if I would see a -2. And if this were Spell Chain, I would probably put it in, I don't know, something else. What is the most important card here? It actually is Grovel. It's weird not getting the full value out of the value stone, but I don't think I care. Do I? Do I care? What is the worst draw order? Think about this briefly. What is the draw order that means I cannot play this Umbra Stone? It's not turn 1, because on turn 1 I have 6 energy. Also, I can buy that. There's a Hell's Banners, right? And then energy is just solved. What else am I buying here? Yeah, alright, Hell's Banners, we'll buy that. Okay, so with Hell's Banners, I super don't care. Just play 2 morsels and play anything. Turn 1 has 8 energy, we're fine. So yeah, I'm not worried about Umberstone. Let me theory craft this in my head. Is there ever a turn where this fails me? I'm thinking turn 1 is, Jesus, 8, 9 Ember. We're fine. We're fine on turn 1. Yeah, and that's the most expensive turn because that's when I'm playing Alloy Construct, so sure. Let's see, what else could there be? Turn 2, I have 3 Ember, thanks to the Perils. You could see Umberstone, Wildwood Tome, and a Morsel on... I'm going to put it on Umberstone then. Yeah, there is a turn 2 that kind of looks ugly. You turn 2 with no morsels in your turn 1, and you have no... You have Umberstone, Wildwood Tome, and Shade Splitters, and those tomes cost 3, you have to skip something. We'll do this. I think it is a marginal difference. And I do have a second Perils of Production, but yeah, I think this is fine. Going to exactly 100, which is an important figure. I think the dupe is on Void Binding. I can now Void Binding random morsels with impunity, no problem. You know what I didn't see on this run? I was looking for Abandoned Antumbra, Shade Lamp, or Winged Technology. I didn't see any of them. That's unfortunate. I think we're fine. Like, I'm not actually worried. I think it's got to be Void Binding here. This just scales me to obscene levels, and I have Trample. It's 6 Rage a turn with 2 damage shield. It's got to be. Yeah, it has to be. And I have 300 money. What do you do with 300 money? I could remove cards that I don't really want to remove. I could buy Faulty Loader. What do we remove, if anything? Honestly, it's a Root Seeds. It costs 1. It's no longer Cannibalize. I think this Glimmer is actually remotely reasonable here. I know what you're thinking. Why is it remotely reasonable? And the answer is simply because there are turns where there's a backline dude that has more than 10 life or 10 life, and I get it. They all have Spell Shield, but maybe I can proc it somehow or something. I don't know. I think this Glimmer has value. And I think removing it is a bad idea. I'm going to cut a Root Seeds, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to cut a Root Seeds, actually. If I cut a Root Seeds, I'm 10 gold off of getting both of these. I should really buy 2 removals, then. What if I remove both 1-cost Root Seeds, then? These are not particularly relevant. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think that is actually better. The important thing here is it increases the density of my morsel cards, especially since I'm currently cutting Cannibalize, so I think that is good. And I have 7 draw, alright? A couple Stings and 1 Root Seeds, and we're there. So I think we're good there. We're down to 60 gold. Alright, cool. 100 out of 100. Not that I could take more shards if I wanted to. I can buy a Thornstone for nothing. Alright, cool. Good chat. Alright, we're going. 100 out of 100. Alright, Seraph, we're fine. Okay. Pretty good run so far. I feel very comfortable in what we're doing. I think we should destroy Seraph. I'm not worried about him. Again, yeah, no turn 1 morsel, by the way. Damage shield should go into Alloyed Construct. The problem is I can't play him first because of the large stone, so we actually have to take Penumbra with the damage shield here, which is fine. On the Divinity, I could play a Morsel first, but it's okay. We get the Sting here, so I don't take this damage shield hit. And we start the scaling. Sure. 9 card draw means I am remotely comfortable. Yeah, look at this. No morsels in this turn. All of them are on the bottom. True. Let's work on this turn then. I need to draw 10. And I'm going to Glimmer on this floor. And see, this is exactly it, right? 90 damage Penumbra. I can always rage him up on this next turn. And we're okay. This is the real concern. This is exact draw order that is concerning on the Divinity, right? no turn 3 hit from Alloyed Construct. Yep. Alright, so how do we approach this? I need to play the perils. I'm going to actually put it in back on this turn. And I'm going to take one Void Binding in the back. It kills the Dark Wings. We have the Root Split Mask, so we're okay. I'm going to take the Grovel here. Good, damage morsels. We put one in front with the Chain of Gems and one in back, which kills the Light Wings. Oh no, it doesn't, unless I give it Void Binding. Preserve Thorns here. I need to punch through this next floor. Who am I more afraid of? Next floor for sure. I'm not going to kill Cannibalize yet. I know what you're thinking. Am I actually going to Void Binding this Morsel just to kill that Light Wings? Absolutely. You think? Absolutely I am. Genius tier plays. I should save this Cannibalize for a turn where I actually could use the morsels, perhaps? Yeah. Cool. We have morsels on this turn, and we finally hit quick. So, we're popping off, is what this tells me. Numbers are looking good. With 6 fuel, we're A-okay. Great job. Go team. We annihilate this. We cleave everything on the first hit, almost. Pretty close to it. In which case, I think I actually want to damage the Vine Grasp on Darkwings here. Yeah, alright, cool. Great, 2 hits, actually. 2 hits. I had a feeling the math worked out that way. We're okay, though, right? Yeah. Void Bindings, big Void Bindings. We're bleeding a solid 320 through here. I'm going to take the Stings upstairs on this turn because it's pure damage into our friend. And this turn is where we say goodbye to Cannibalize. Goodbye, my friend. You actually provided a very strong benefit on this run. Yep, it did great. Awesome. Alright, I think we're good at this point. We have the scaling we need. We have the fuel we need to win Relentless. Let's see. Because he's coming back upstairs, we will work on mid-floor here. Take the root seeds. We're doing 480, and that's with... How much sap is this? This is minus 30 from sap, so we technically are doing 205 here. Alright, yeah, we're good. Grovel, good turn, good turn. Play another morsel, sure. Damage on top floor is value here because it just pushes through. Seems good. Yeah, alright, so we saw the worst draw order here, and we actually mitigated it pretty effectively. So I'm not actually that concerned, I don't think. This is Relentless, yes, so we just kind of shoot the front dude because it's pure benefit. Yeah. Alright, we do want to play as many morsels as possible. 17 fuels enough to win this combat. How much damage shield is this? I can't even see. 35. Alright, we're good. We actually killed the Darkwings on that floor with stings. Hype. We're doing 900 in front. Yeah, we're good. This is a win. I want to see these numbers, and I'm going to do some quick math on it. Yeah, alright, we're good. Okay, cool. So, 132 rage, we're doing 330 times 3, so that's 990 with 80 in the back. I have 24 sap. 24 sap is, I mean, it tells me, right? That's... minus, yeah, 24 damage reduced from sap, right? So I would be at 348. It's over 1,000. Yeah, we're good. We'll get through this. It's only those starting turns that are potentially a concern, and I think we have mitigated it to the best of our ability. I actually think removing those root seeds was correct. As weird as it is to remove root seeds. Alright, How are we doing on time? Hour 24? We would have been fine on this draw order, right? We see a turn 1 morsel, in which case what you do is you actually drop this Shade Splitter first. That's okay because I still have space for Penumbra. But I need to play them in the correct order, or this doesn't work. Great job. I'm going to toss some damage shields to Penumbra, by the way. We get both tomes on this turn, which is good. It is damage shield boys, but we look at this. Infused Mallet. One final hoorah. Cool. Okay, we have morsel power. Alright, I'm going to... This Vine Grasp is almost definitely dealing with one of these damage shields. I can just give Penumbra lifesteal, because it's not like Alloyed Construct's using it. Okay, Shade Splitter. Which of you is more worthy? I'm going to take the damage morsel here. Good. Okay, now, mid-floor. Let's think about this for a moment. Let's see. I have the trample. I'm doing 150. So what I want to do is I want to take the second unit forward here. And this means that his hits will amount to roughly 170. Will kill the front two and puncture damage shield on the last one. Which means that Penumbra will kill the last one. What could I draw into? Glimmer could actually clutch this floor. Otherwise, I don't take fire damage thanks to Root Split Mask. And it's not like the sting matters down here. I could sting the boss, I guess. It's better, I think. Sure. I mean, in playing the last Shade Splitter, I guess you might as well, but it dies, so whatever. It's fine. Glimmer? Oh, Glimmer clutches. Genius. We get both Void Bindings at long last. Yeah. I was thinking briefly if there was any way that I could somehow get the Grovel damage shield on a morsel that isn't already benefiting from Chain of Gems, but there is no way. Because if I play Shade Splitter first, that one gets damage shield from Chain of Gems, and then Grovel just has to go somewhere. So I think we take the Grovel for the better quality morsels here. I mean, they're not actually that good, huh? I'll open the last one. There's no reason not to. +1 damage. Is that better? Ever? Probably not. Also, unbelievably, we actually killed this whole floor. Oh, I see. Right, because we actually, in 2 hits, we beat the damage shield, and then the third one gets killed by the third hit goes into the Apprentice and kills him, and then Penumbra kills the last dude. And then how are we doing 111 again? It's a great question. How am I doing 111 damage to this floor? What is happening? I guess I'll look. I'm actually going to Glimmer downstairs because I don't need to do anything else. And this means that a Vine Grasp hit will take care of the Conduit Redirector, which I think matters a ton. And this floor scares me. Alright, we play a Morsel. It doesn't matter which one. Play it in the middle. And then, I don't know. We'll at least get them killed, I think. It's not like they get farmed out by anything up on this floor. What is happening here? Punch, punch, damage shield, punch. Oh, he tramples, of course. Duh. I knew that. Look at that. Infused Mallet tried really hard there. He hit chains. Dang. We don't even get through this, huh? We're doing 300 here? Crazy. Glimmer is not what I'm looking for here, thanks in large part to the way cascading damage works. Okay. Reserve Thorns off floor. I'm probably going to punch the hell out of this dude in front here. Oof. Beautiful. Okay. And I don't want to risk it. I want to take the rubble morsel. Good. We clear the floor, which is a really important threshold, right? Yeah, it was what I was really hoping to do because I don't want these light wings farming up middle here. I like how this dude in front is somehow getting 20 armor. Look how this damage works, right? He takes the 12, but then gets the armor, and then the guys in back are getting the armor first. Now I could still do this because Vine Grasp deals 13, and there is one sting in the deck. It's not hopeless. Yeah, and the order of operations matters. 124 never kills 2 of them, so sure. I actually don't think I sting this floor right. I'm gonna Root Seeds the Wilt Wings then. Yeah, I think Root Seeds on this floor actually throws the clean kill. So we Root Seeds here, and then I will Glimmer. It is fine. Okay. Ooh, that was close. That number almost didn't pan out in my favor. Wow, Infused Mallet. All right, how is top floor looking? Not terrible, actually. We get through 3 of them. Pretty good. Missed both the Sting and the Vine Grasp. It's fine. I mean, I knew I would. It's okay. Let's stick Lifesteal in the back here. Just keep Penumbra alive. He's a trooper, right? He does great work. Play Shade Splitter. I guess I'll look at both of them, right? Now, Magma Morsel... He has 2 damage shield, so he's fine. Hold up. How is this working? How much damage is in front here? We kill the front dude in 1. I'm briefly thinking if the 6 from this Magma Morsel matters, and it might. Right? It might. So, 161 clobbers the front dude. Absolutely. The dude has 136 plus 20. He's 156. So, 5 damage cleaves over. This dude then has 148 plus 3. 151. He dies in that hit. So, no, he doesn't. Oh, he does, actually, because he gets 10 armor from his buddy's death, but he dies exactly. And then 161 goes into the Guardian, who has 196. And Penumbra gets the kill. So no, the Magma Morsel does not matter. And that's fine. It does 4. Don't play the Rubble Morsel, though, on that floor. Otherwise, you farm it out, and it's actually really bad. Yeah, alright, we're good. I'm okay with this. This outcome, that was honestly a pretty good handling of the wave. And Root Split Mask is doing huge work here. Also, we're just fine anyway. Again, I can't do anything fancy. Oh, I can Sting to kill this Spikes dude, though, which is important for the damage shield stacking. That's fine. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to pull the Redirector forward here. What are my damage going to be? It's going to be pretty decent here. Take the attack morsel here, I believe. Let's see. We're getting through the next wave, no problem. We're doing roughly 600, which is the threshold we need to hit for the Shade Wings wave. We'll be even higher with that damage shield. I mean, and the rage from next turn. This floor, we're going to do over 600. It's what, 140, 280, 515. This guy's looking at like 690. It's like a 700 HP wave. Will we get 700? We'll come close. I think we're going to be okay. One thing I could do here to help, that's 2 damage shield, 2 spell shield rather. What's coming up? Root Seeds? If I see a Sting, it technically is valuable to pull a Shade Wings forward, sure. And, I don't know, get this morsel killed. Sure. I don't feel like redrawing it. It's not like I can get another morsel out. Okay. We're at 7 fuel, by the way, is the next thought here. 7 fuel. Is it? It's not a great number. right? That's kind of the issue I'm faced with here. 7 rounds is... Think about the Relentless turn. We're doing 600. 7 times that is 4,200. We actually don't win Relentless right now because we run out of fuel. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take Excavator. I'm going to play the Umbra. I'm going to give it damage shield here. I need to get a second morsel on a couple turns here, and this is a good one to do it on. Let's see, weigh our strength on this next combat. It ain't pretty, but it's good. All right, we'll take the Void Bindings trade up. The Perils trades up. We'll sting the next floor. I will take the morsel here every time. If I pull the Conduit Redirector forward, it actually saves a lot of damage shield here. What are we at? 750 right now? So we do kill the Slate and the backline. That's good. All right, so I'm going to pull the Conduit Redirector forward here. There was a risk that this wasn't enough, but we're looking at like 740. We're doing 750. I think this Root Seeds is probably a bait. I'd love to play a Mortal Trade. Oh man, should I math this out? All right, we're doing... Let me do this real quick. I need to think it through. I think these cards are valuable enough. I'd like to draw +1 without buffing an enemy, and I'd like to play a Mortal Trade on Penumbra because he represents a useful amount of damage in Relentless. We are bleeding over 119. This means that actually, you know what? I don't have to do the math, right? Because that means Penumbra hits the Divinity, and 19 damage goes through. So if I play this Immortal Trade, it should go to 109, and if I play the Root Seeds, it should go to 105. Yeah, cool, great. Awesome. Thank you, Combat Preview, for saving me a little bit of time. Oh, Glimmer. Glimmer, you tried. You'll never ever kill this Absolver, but you tried, man. How much? 11 fuel. We're overflowing 219 here. Pretty good. I'm gonna Glimmer middle, actually. And Sting here. This is my Relentless floor. So these 30s trade up by 20 here. How important? If it's 11 fuel am I getting through, it'll go to 13 minus, so I'll have 12 plus the 2 that I get next turn. I'm going to take the damage in Mr. Man. I think it is correct. Sure, dude. It's fine. Cool. Curses are free. I think we win. Great job. Run is free. Void Bindings trade up. Perils trades up. Sting trades up. Take the Shade Splitter off floor. I can just Vine Grasp the Divinity down here and we're good. Alright, cool. Alright, go team. Thank you, Alloyed Construct. Extremely cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Also, Penumbra lives to see retirement, which is extremely hype. Excellent. Excellent. Really good run, honestly. Big W. Nice and comfortable. A line I'm familiar with. Nothing too crazy here. I'm just glad we saw Alloyed Construct in the Ember Drain package. That is an important scaling choice. So, double holdovers was really good as well. Let's hit the challenge and see how we did compared to everyone else. I did 56,820. Oh, we're number 2 by 170. I took an extra hour over this person. All right, yeah. What'd you do? Mr. Hobo Joe, of course you did. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Oh, my God. Sweeper. All right. Yeah. Okay, I see what happened here. That's very funny. So this person went right on floor 2. Had to have, and looked at that Awoken banner and probably saw Husk Hermit, and then muscled through Daedalus, and then had Quick Sweeper for the rest of the run. With the Perils, the Trample, everything else was the same. There must have been a multi-strike in that Ring 2 steel shop as well, because I looked at almost every other steel shop. Every other one, in fact. So, joke's on me, apparently. Yeah, there was enough stuff in here for this, right? Yeah, the double stack. The life steal stacking on Husk Hermit is really good, actually, with the Awoken Hollow Essence, because every time he hits an enemy, it's a separate heal trigger, which can scale him very rapidly. You probably throw Penumbra away, because otherwise you're gonna Awoken Hollow cultivate a Penumbra, which is bad. So yeah, you yeet Penumbra and then just hyperscale Husk Hermit. Yeah, I mean that wins too, right? We ended up not doing that. We saw something else. The line was only alloyed construct, so fair enough. Let's see what this next person. Oh, that's me. We'll talk about me in a second. I want to find the person who submitted it. Oh, we know this dude. He played it. Oh, Mr. Voyix, what did you do? You saw 2 multi-strikes with a Shadow Siege infused Husk Hermit. How did you lose? 93% boss damage? I mean, okay. The dude played the run in 20 minutes. That is some yeet card energy. Dang. Okay, so we didn't see the holdover on the Glimmer here, or on the Rope Void Binding, rather. Alright, well, this run was in Ascendant. Where'd you see a second multi-strike? I guess I did go to a trinket shop, didn't I? That is what it is. Yeah. So that was the steel shop I skipped as well. Huh, wild. Monster Train just froze there. Are you still here? We still together here? Looks like we are. All right, cool. All right. So the submitter, what did you pick? Self-infused Overgorger, 35 pack shards at ring 3. Yeah, I see how this loses, right? Your floor doesn't do enough. You don't have enough life to get through Daedalus. Yeah. I actually think taking Trader's Quote was a mistake as well. So this could have gotten there though, right? There were 2 multi-strikes on the combat on the run. So I mean, we only know that from Voyix's run of this, but yeah, all right, fair enough. I could see how this would lose. This is not enough HP for Daedalus, certainly not at 35 shards, even with Quick from the Wildwood Tome. And you can't even put Penumbra on the floor if you're scaling it, so yeah, fair enough. There's not much else to say. It's a ring 3 death. The real things that matter here, take fewer shards. I think the self-infuse, you should have done it on ring 4, I would argue. I actually don't even think the self-infuse is correct here, right? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't like self-infuse Overgorger. It's not very good. Like the number, you get big number. Big number is impressive, but Overgorger needs 2 things. It needs 3 things: multi-strike, quick, and life. And self-infused Overgorger gives 10 life. That's not enough, man. Like you need something else. Like, it doesn't matter if you do 700 damage or 600 damage, right? That number is big enough to win. You need the other elements of this run. So you have the quick from Wildwood Tome. You basically need to take. What would I do here? I mean, you eventually see an Umbra Stone. I would probably stick the alloyed construct that you get from Daedalus into this thing, and then just that's multi-strike. And then you have quick from the tome, and by the time you get to the divinity, you don't even need morsels anymore except to feed, and you see chain of gems, so the run is fine. So that's what I would do. And then you stay 25 shards lower. I think you get through this on the back of a 10 shard Daedalus combat. So yeah, I hate Overgorger. I think this dude is a bait 99% of the time. Like you can win with him, but I think he's a bait. He's very bad for win streaking is my general take on it. He's good if you want to just kind of send it high roll, because if you hit everything you need, he's great. But it's just like Glutton Penumbra, right? It's like Glutton Penumbra needs to see that Umberstone. And what if you don't see that Umberstone? You lose, right? It's over, GG. So great news. Or you need multi-strike or something, Furnace Tap with the Ember Drain package. And you eventually do see the Ember Drain package here, but you don't see Furnace Tap, so I don't know. Overgorger is the same way. You need the multi-strike, you need survivability, and you need quick. You would have seen it all on this run. So this would be a winning line for Overgorger here, personally. I mean, you take the Wildwood Tome, you take double multi-strike from those shops that these people used, right? The multi-multi here, and you're fine. And then you're good. But In most runs, you're not guaranteed to see those, right? Especially when win streaking, you look hard at every steel shop, you see no multi-strike, you go, ah, dang, I lost. Well, a single hit Overgorger isn't going to do it, I don't think. So, I don't know. Maybe you do the Alloyed Construct, but then you can't really dupe them. It's weird. Anyway, I think that's as much as I honestly need to say here. Our run was pretty cool. I mean, it was Ember Drain plus Alloyed Construct plus Penumbra. And because I had the Ember Drain with the Trample, I didn't even need to see Multi-Strike on our dude. And we whiffed on Multi-Strike here, but we apparently skipped the 2 steel shops that happened to have them. Fair enough, I suppose. What did I get in exchange for it? I think I saw the Chain of Gems as a result, right? No one else saw that Chain of Gems? Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, the Root Split Mask was from the Horde in the middle. Void Binding. Okay, so the Void Binding, the Refined Void was from that Trinket shop, but this person saw Multi-Strike into the Husk Hermit on Ring 2, so they didn't need it. So they didn't care about that steel shop. The second, so we missed the only viable Multi-Strike for us on, I think it was floor 6, Ring 6 rather, but we got a Chain of Gems out of it, which I think genuinely is really important for this run. The Holdover Void Binding, I used it on a morsel at one point in Seraph to kill a 15-3 and 1 point on the Divinity for an extra morsel eaten. But yeah, good stuff. We solved the main problems here, so that's really all you need. So yeah, awesome. I think that's everything I've got for you. That brings us up to 39 on the series. Always a fan. Glad to keep it going. And yeah, another terrible clan combo mitigated successfully. So fair enough. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I do really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.